Good morning. Good morning.
Hi.
So, my baby want to talk about communication. That's been our theme for a while now, and we're learning more and more about communication. So, um, she learned something about herself yesterday, and she want to talk about it.
So yesterday, I got rolled up by a young manager, and we cool. So certain things I had noticed, like she felt bad for had to write me up.
How did you notice that?
I noticed that because she was like the way she was giving, like her okay, it's like when I walked in, her eyes, like I could tell the way she looked at me,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that it's like it was sympathy. Like she like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I noticed that. So, but I noticed it, but I just throw it out the way because I'm just like in my head. I guess I'm thinking like that's being funny to me.
Oh, you were thinking like, oh no, they were quiet when they got quiet when I walked in, so they must have been talking about
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah. So yeah, like I walked in and I felt like they were talking about me. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt I felt hurt because I don't like nobody talking about me like that. And it was a whole bunch of them. So I just got in my head and I was like, I'm not gonna talk to nobody. I ain't gonna talk to nobody all day. And I stopped talking to everybody, but I was talking to my customers. So, so I was giving off the vibe. My vibrations was giving off. Like,
You was giving off the vibe.
yeah, I was giving off the vibe. Anyway, I was just like, I don't wanna, I don't wanna talk. So I noticed something. She tried to make a joke with me, and basically, I took the joke as like that's not funny. I don't. I guess I didn't take it as a joke. I was mad about it. So finally, I was leaving and something else happened, and I felt like she just was being mean. I guess. So I got home. I felt bad, so I had to talk. Wait, I didn't talk to my mom then, but yesterday. Wait, oh, never mind. Yesterday, I got home. I had to talk about it because
I sent her a text said we need to talk when you get home.
but she wasn't talking about that. We were talking about something else. But that was on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And we started talking about it. And I started noticing that it was basically me giving off vibrations that I felt that she was giving me. And it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. It was me. So I'm like, so we just talking and talking. And my mom finally was like, I think you should call her and talk to her. So I said, okay, we should. I mean, I should. So I called her, and when we talked, it was like everything that I thought I seen, it wasn't that. It's like I feel like communication is big because, like, in my head, what I was thinking what was really going on, that wasn't going on. Like, she was, she had other stuff going on herself, and that's what she was thinking. So it's like I was in my head about something that wasn't even. Well, that's how I seen it, but that's not what was really happening. So that really made me. It made my head. It felt good to talk about it because now I'm not thinking hard on that. Like when I go to work, I won't be feeling like I don't have to talk to no one.
Yeah.
But I can. Like you're the one making yourself not talk to no one.
Yeah.
So
However, you can see that however you're thinking in that moment, if you're thinking everybody is noticing or thinking about you or everything is all about you or against
yeah,
you, then of course you're going to have a negative reaction towards it because you're going to be thinking like, "Ugh, I walked in a room and they're talking about me." But it's like, well, you walked in a room. She's a young manager, and it seems like she was nervous about giving you a write up.
yeah,
It seems like that was her first time having to write someone up. So the feeling that she has may be like she's nervous. She's scared that it's going to ruin the relationship. And by you pulling away based on what you saw, even though I understand how you could feel, because I've felt that way also plenty of times. And I made my decision based on how I felt in that moment. So, and I'm so proud of you for having that conversation with her, because that takes strength and guts. You got to be brave. Oh my God. We got a new puppy, and he's like trying to do everything. Yeah. But that's our mom and daughter moment
Yeah.
for we've been really talking about communication lately, because we want to get to know each other, and the more we get to know ourselves, the better our communication is among the people that we're closest to, and therefore we are connecting more with people outside of our homes as well. So yeah.
It's okay to be vulnerable.
Oh,
Cause
right.
at
Yeah.
first, before she told me to call her, I was like, "Do I want to call her?" She probably talk about me afterwards, but like that's me thinking like that, you
Yeah.
know.
And even if she does talk about you after, that's not about you. Like, that's based on her, you know? And if you think like that, then what would you do if someone had to call you
Mm.
when they make a mistake? Would you talk about them afterwards? So it's like we think about things based on where we are, you know?
I guess.
I guess. All right. Happy Saturday.